Getting sexy, and of course, I'm here with a casual conversation with the one, the only.
Your local neighborhood scumbag. Here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. You know the vibes. It's been a strenuous week, not just for me, but for lots of people. And what better way to sort of chill out than to have a nice casual conversation about all the bullshit going on in the world.
True, true. We gotta have this casual conversation. We got many topics today, and we're gonna, as y'all know, if y'all know how the show do, we do it our ADD way of me and Tori. ADD,
That's
so
a
we
fact.
flip
You
first
said
and then just go to random topics. This show started off with one when we were talking about Kanye's apology, in which Kanye is basically gonna sit here and give us a 40-minute apology, in which he just turns it around and just does wild.
Oh yeah, he's goose stepping midway through, folks. I promise. If you don't know what the goose step is, go look it up.
He gonna just try to offend people. We know how Kanye do. Prayers up to anybody who has to deal with.
An angry black man that's gonna demonstratize how horrible your faith is.
Yeah, so that was one of the topics we were talking about earlier, and of course we got a lot of topics. Should we just start off there? I just think we already on it. We
I was
might
gonna
as
say,
well just go over the topic on why Kanye is hot. We don't know if that's true or not. That was just a rumor going around. So that's not part of the casual conversation. That's just
yes.
part of a casual conversation,
So
if you know what I mean. By the way, disclaimer: this is unserious news in which me and Tori just find random stuff funny and we talk
yes,
about it. If
this
you
is
want,
completely just us talking for shits and giggles. Listen, if you guys want a serious take on some serious news, there's a little channel called "I'll Be That News" that you can check out, and you will get all the serious you need. I'm not the person that you're coming to for that though. That's why you're here on Casual Conversations.
yeah. So this is just basically just us talking about random crap that no one cares about. But we will share the screen now and talk about what the people are talking about.
Yeah.
Kanye West removes teeth and fully replaces them with titanium dentures. According to the community retails, it fixes all issues and all problems, of course.
This isn't true, unless it is.
Kanye West did not have teeth removed. According to Thomas Connolly, the dentist worked on his procedure. They are fixed prosthetics. His teeth are fully intact underneath the custom grill.
But it is permanent, yes. At least, or can it pop right out? That's the real question I want to know.
And he's not the only one, of course. His daughter also has a diamond grill.
I mean, diamonds make sense though. Although, if you, I don't know, man. Celebrities get me. I don't. Do you want to? How much money in diamonds is in this fucking 10-year-old's mouth?
Probably more than we'll ever make our whole life. So.
Exactly, and that's my problem.
Of course, unless you do one special thing for us right now. I want you to go down real fast. Just take time. Just take your time real quick. It's not going to take long. Like and subscribe. You see it right there. Do that. Do
Hit the
that for me.
notification bell.
Hit that bell. Do all of that just for us. Come on now. If you don't want if you don't want her grill to be worth more than us for our entire lives,
That child's got my whole net worth in her mouth plus some. We got to change that. This is
and follow
crazy.
my boy Unico Williams on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know when
shout
he's
out,
coming back, but he'll come back soon. So
shout out Joe. He's out there living life, being everybody's favorite black old uncle.
no, he can't take Shannon Sharp's spot.
Yeah, Shannon's got it, bro. I don't listen. I don't know what he did before Club Shay Shay. We all know I'm not a sports Negro, but that's just funny,
Yeah.
and I'm always here for comedy.
Speaking of Club Shay Shay, we got another topic that let's go. Let's add audio. Let's add this. Let's see. Katt Williams accusing Ludacris of being vicarious on the unfinished diss song he played for Suge Knight. In real life, I'm fast and furious. In real life, you vicarious.
Which is like, part of me wants to be like bars, but the other part of me wants to be like, you could have tried harder.
Let's listen to a little bit, just randomly, so we don't get
Oh
copyrighted.
Lord.
I didn't know you. I didn't. I didn't know you'd be able to hear it good. I started over. So. Never. Yeah, one time per stop.
Did not come this far
Just break down and lose nothing. I'm a winner. I'm going to win. All right, I did get a little jealous, man. Cat broke the internet. That did that.
That's Mike Epps.
I must be quick to release things. That's it for start.
My question is, why is Katt Williams playing diss tracks for Suge Knight?
Bruh, why? Listen, why does Suge Knight have a podcast that he is doing from his prison cell on the collect? Like, come on, this nigga, this nigga is literally doing a podcast from his prison cell.
I'm sorry, my ADD kicked in. I was just wondering why is he randomly? Because this is recent. Because he playing all the old stuff. So I mean, all the new things from Mike Epps. And I thought there might be an old video, but it's apparently new.
Nah, this was fresh, bro.
Why is he playing a video for?
I'm coming for your number one spot. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one a plot. I'm coming for your number one spot. Oh, Chris, I wish it never came to this. And you pissed rapper free for the first time, but you dissed and missed the wrong side of history in a time like this. I'm so ludicrous. Sorry, uterus. You were Infant Chronicles. You ain't new to this. You went from Mr. Moore.
I like how the missed calls in between.
Bruh.
The police like, hey, bro, you got to pay your 800.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need that JPay number in there. You gotta listen. You about to run out of time, buddy. You gotta get another card.
Then you go swipe the card.
This is, bruh. Listen, I love Katt Williams, and I love how he set the internet on fire for us the past couple of weeks. Lord knows we've made enough content out of it, but this is getting ridiculous.
Oh, my man trying to feed, trying to market, bro.
Yeah, hey, like he said, he adopted 7 kids, bro, and has one of his own. So I mean,
shout out to Country Wayne
listen,
with the interview with Club Shay Shay today.
I watched part of that too. But here's the thing: Katt Williams, amazing comedian, really good actor, rapper. I'm not willing to say that Katt Williams is a good rapper. I'm not willing to say that. Whether or not Ludacris is Fast and Furious and by Curious, I don't know. But
I got a question. Why is it like the automatic? Hey, I got a question. Why come the way to get into the Illuminati? This how I know this shit ain't real.
You gotta do some gay shit. You gotta do some gay shit.
This how I know this ain't real for black people. Is the only way to get in is to be like semi-rich and just something like I'm like
yeah.
I'm like, that's how you get that.
Don't even clean it up. You were right. The way to get into the Illuminati as a Negro is to be somewhat rich and suck some dick. He told you guys
like to get in the most powerful cabal in the universe. With the most powerful people. All you gotta do is have like $50 million and suck some white people. And you just get it. And they just invite you in toward you a full-fledged member. You can now make decisions to rule the world.
I was about to say, you can start pulling the strings. You can you put hits out on people. You can get your name erased from the Epstein list, which I'm sure once we get a definitive list, I'm sure we can have a casual conversation over that. But the only lists I've seen so far, I believe, probably are fake. Because if Fat Joe was out there with Jeffrey Epstein, we got a problem.
Ethan Hawke out here running around is crazy. You know, he might have one back in the day, but Ethan Hawke might have a wild one.
I don't know. But part of me wants to, okay, back to the ADHD kicked in again. Back to the topic at hand. There's part of me, no, all of me, just hopes that Katt Williams is just on a super sick, this is marketing, bro. He's about to drop another special. He's on tour with Kevin Hart's wife, which is flagrant as fuck. You love to see it though. But it's gotta be something. It like I don't know. Maybe what if conspiracy theory Jones here? Okay. What if Katt Williams is an Illuminati sleeper agent and his whole thing is to discredit
all black
besides discrediting all black people, just to sort of, because listen, if the Illuminati wants anything, if they want any kind of recognition, they want it to be the kind of recognition that we're giving them, which is us making light of it, making fun of it, ha ha, tee hee, it's a joke, we don't actually have a freaking goddamn trafficking ring for children to the stars. I mean,
Fun
what
fact to
what if this
everybody
is all?
about this random traffic ring tour. I was wondering about this the other day. I'm like, if Bill Clinton and Donald Trump did go to this island, it doesn't mean they knew about a traffic ring of kids. It's a
Yeah,
whole entire island, dog. Bro, we just found 123 people in Florida, by the way, watch, I'll be the news soon, in which they had a whole cabal and they were your neighbors. So if your neighbors can do this with no power and no island, it's possible, and you didn't know, unless everybody that know a predator. So if you knew anybody from the 123 people, teachers, doctors, everybody, you are now a predator because apparently if you know a predator,
guilty by
you
association.
know, anybody that knew Epstein is a predator. I'm like,
It goes back to that old skit. I can't never remember that dude's name, but remember, oh, they got your man's. They got your man was on sexual assault charges. That's your man's. You was hanging out with him. That's your boy.
that's your peoples.
I was gonna say that's the logic that we're going off of nowadays. Niggas is in trouble
Anybody commit crime.
because it really
I'm
listen.
like,
Because
if they didn't know him, that don't mean they knew he had a cabal.
because here's
They
the
went
thing
to his
people forget.
island. You think the island is nothing but
Two
like a
two
bunch of
things can
kids
be
running around on the
true.
island? That's it. That's the only thing on there. Not like some cool
Here's the
shit.
thing though. Yeah, but here's the thing. Two things can be true. He could easily be running some kind of crazy child trafficking ring and still have a bunch of legitimate businesses that people have invested in. You know what I mean? Two things can be true.
Yeah.
So maybe because that's the thing I've seen a lot of people like preemptively getting in front of it. Like the people who you know are gonna be on this list, and maybe this
Bill
is to
Gates.
their detriment, are the people that are coming out and being like, yeah, I've been to the island, but I was there for this business or that business, or let's try and get in front of this before it gets too
Yo, Bill
crazy.
Gates. Hey, Bill Gates a real friend. That man still ain't discredited that man not one thing. Like, yeah, that's my boy. I'm like, you sure you want to
Which is
go with this? You sure
crazy.
you want to go with this Bill? Bill like, yeah, that's my boy.
Well, I mean, think
Okay.
what's he gonna do? Tell on Stephen Hawking's for having the goddamn midgets doing math equations naked? I
I just
mean,
want to be honest. Like, I feel like we just go out the like we see rich people and be like, yeah, they dirty. But like I said,
oh yeah, that
Ludacris somehow made $50 million and then got paid and now he's part of Illuminati because he sucks. And it's the strangest thing I ever heard in my life. I'm like, that's
yo,
how
if
you get
if
in. Like, Tor,
Ludacris,
think about the prerequisite of it. All you gotta do is somehow
yes,
make
the
10 million.
prerequisites are
If you make
crazy.
10 million, we will invite you to the Illuminati if you suck.
Yeah,
You win. You
so did
make Tori. You make the most powerful decisions in the world. That's all you gotta do.
I've seen people saying that the gay shit is supposed to be like the blackmail for it. So like, oh, you can never turn on us, so we're gonna release this. So maybe somewhere out there is a video of Ludacris giving Vin Diesel fellatio in a Supra or something.
When you can,
You know
I'm
what I
pretty
mean?
sure you could just give him like a bunch of taxpayer money and say, "Hey, he stole this money," and it'll be more effective.
Yo, that would be crazy. Pull a Ted DiBiase
Yeah,
Jr.
just like, hey, this is the funds of him bribing him, and he will go to jail for the rest of his life, and his family lose all his money, and they'll freeze it all like they did old boy from that ran overseas. What his name?
No, nobody will freeze your assets quicker than the U.S. government. You talking about Roman
Yeah,
Polanski?
all the people from there just free the ass and your family can never get again. That's a way more effective blackmail than be like if I'm making the most powerful decision in the world and you gotta tape me sucking, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like lightweight than freezing my
Yeah,
money. That's a weak blackmail.
and here's the thing. I see what you're saying
Only
because in
black people would care about that,
2024,
Tori.
exactly in 2024, being gay as a whole is not like it's not the 90s anymore. You're not gonna get packed out in the alley and like thrown in a dumpster if we find out you're sucking dick.
Speaking of
It's just not.
Speaking of, I do want to. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so I don't know how much of a like. It doesn't make sense that that's the blackmail. Like, I don't get it.
But what if it all comes out? What if the Epstein list drops and we find out it was all true? All of these super crazy rich socialites are actually just the worst people in the world who've been doing all kinds of ridiculous shit.
I
What
do,
are we even
get it, but
gonna
I
do?
just think
They've
that
got
I
way
think
more
powerful
money.
people just do.
Powerful people have powerful cover-ups. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It just I don't know.
Speaking,
Part of it'd be better if it was all a lie though, because that would mean there's not just a whole bunch of children that were scarred, traumatized, or possibly murdered.
yeah, But I just think powerful people do weird shit because they get bored, and I'm like, that ain't a good thing. You need Jesus. Tori don't believe you
Why is
need Jesus, but I believe.
No, I don't. Listen, I'm not that
But
guy.
I am that guy, so I'm like, hey, they need
He
Jesus. I'm
is.
like,
See, that's why we work so well together. You get both sides of the coin here. Why is Sean Strickland on my screen
because
right
he
now?
gave the worst opinion I've ever heard. Because it was like,
Oh, okay, I'm
let's
ready.
listen to this.
He,
You wrote a couple of years ago. You said, if I had a gay son, I would think I.
Oh, look, another. I'm saying to you, the swamp, you guys, the swamp.
You become a champion, you become a star, and someone.
Let me ask you something. Are you gay?
Have you had the chance
No,
to
are
interact with a more diverse
are you?
crowd?
Let me know. Are you gay?
Can I get an answer?
Well, no, I'm asking. This is the part. Are you a gay man?
I'm an ally of the community.
Okay. If you had a son and he was like, you had a son, he was gay, you'd be like, oh man, you don't want a grandkid?
No problem with it.
Oh man, well, dude, you're a weak fucking man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau, like, when he sees the bank accounts, like, you're just fucking pathetic.
he was in Canada.
The fact that you have no fucking backbone. And has he shut down your fucking country and seized bank accounts? You ask me some stupid shit like that, go fuck yourself. Move the fuck on, man.
That doesn't really answer the question, but I did want to ask also things you said about the trans community. You said this past October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that you go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight, they'll have to accept me or denounce me when they know what and will know what they stand for.
This guy's like, nah, this Canadian's not that Canadian.
Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light.
Did people forget about that in the stop game?
10 years ago, to be trans
I don't
was
know.
A mental fucking illness. And now all of a sudden, people like you have fucking weaseled your way into the world. You are an infection.
Yo, this is a UFC champion
of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of fucking you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world's not buying your fucking bullshit you're fucking peddling. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Fucking chicks have dicks. The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about, who they could fuck in school. I don't want my kids being taught.
I'm be real. It's not like the world not buying it. I'm like, bro, the world don't care. That's an American issue by itself.
I was about to say, bro, it is purely this whole transphobia, homophobia in mass is definitely it's an American thing.
I don't know where do y'all get this? Like you just the
that's
world
why the man got to Canada and was like, what the shout out to all the good Canadians out there though. You guys have amazing maple syrup and poutine's all right.
Yeah, but I just got confused. I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, why is this?
It's crazy though, because it makes it worse. Because this nigga beat up. You got to remember, he took that belt from a black man. Poor old Israel Adesanya got pieced up by the racist white homophobe, and here we are. And here's the thing, fuck Sean Strickland. He's an amazing fighter though. I'll give the guy that. But you can be an amazing fighter and a shit person. Me personally, I've always gone by the belief of fucking what doesn't affect me doesn't bother me. And that's just the way I look at it. Why do I care what someone else wants to do with their body? That's just not my bag. My own body's falling apart. I got to worry about that as opposed to worrying about freaking, which is something you'd think as a UFC champion, someone whose body is his payday at the end of the day, maybe he'd be a little more worried about himself. I don't know. But do you know what the greatest like karma to this? The greatest karma would be is if we need an openly gay middleweight to come out and beat Sean Strickland for the belt. That would be, and then, bruh.
Let's go do it. Let's go.
I don't think Lil Nas X even weighs enough to fucking fight at middleweight, bruh. That's like 185. That kid's like $120 soaking wet, guaranteed. But here's the thing, bro. Do you think? And I want your honest opinion. Do you think that he's going to get, are there going to be any repercussions from the UFC or TKO Endeavor, whatever you want to call them?
No.
Okay. I was just making sure. Because, like, Dana White doesn't really come out of
a white man sport there.
Yeah.
Hockey, you can throw bananas at black people. That's the only sport that you can be more. You did. They literally threw bananas at black people. Come on now, you can't. And nothing happened to nobody to it.
Well, I was a kid that enjoyed the roller hockey, but it is indeed a white people's sport.
It's the most white people sport, but UFC is right there behind
I
it.
don't because you gotta think about how many niggas came in and John Bones Jones, bruh. That nigga's a nigga, and he's arguably, in my opinion, the greatest fighter that's ever lived. Like, I mean, and plus, think about it. That nigga get yiked up on the cocaine and fucking be knocking niggas down.
Man, he out here, John Jones out here slapping people at the
beating the shit
George,
out of his wife.
out of
Fucking.
George Zimmerman riots and shit. He out here checking people. What you mean? That's what.
Have you ever seen the videos of him training his fucking attack dogs? That shit is crazy. He went and bought one of them suits, and this nigga just be out in the front yard of his gated mansion, just getting tackled down by Rottweilers, and then we wonder why no one can get a takedown on him in the fucking cage.
Doing rock.
Oh,
intermission time.
Let's go. I'm always ready to talk about some wrestling.
Intermission time. We'll get back to the trending topic, but right now we do have some breaking news. New Japan just announced that Okada will be leaving company after the conclusion of his contract on January 31st.
This is crazy. How much is Tony Khan finna give Kazuchika Okada to come be a fucking mid-carder on Dynamite when he's literally one of the greatest wrestlers that's ever lived?
Everybody bragged about Hook, and Hook finna be off TV for like 3 months.
Bruh. But here's the thing. Did you watch that? That Hook and Samoa Joe match was good, okay? Tony Khan, he made, for the most part, his wrestling matches that he's been putting on have not struck a chord with me. If you've seen Friday Night, you know how I feel about the current state of AEW. And it just sort of sucks because if we are getting this injection of major stars, if Sasha Banks is going to show up, Mercedes Moné, whatever you want to call it, if Kazuchika Okada is going to show up, it is the fucking rainmaker. This man is literally the most decorated wrestler in Japanese history, sort of maybe Antonio Inoki himself. But listen, if we get to freaking Elimination Chamber in Australia, because he won't be out of the contract in time for the Royal Rumble, listen, you can give me Okada versus Shinsuke Nakamura again at any point in time you want. I will watch that match. You can give me because there's so many amazing rematches that he could have in WWE, whether it be a rematch with Shinsuke, a rematch with AJ, a rematch with freaking anybody.
I'm finna rebuttal and say, hey, listen, he can go against Jay White, but Jay White on ROH now. That means we will not see him for months.
I was gonna say Jay White and the Gun Club. Yes, the new. Listen, I'm pretty sure this has got to be. They won these belts, so this is gonna lead to them like TK's. Maybe he's getting a little bit smarter, and he's realized he doesn't need 2 sets of six-man tag belts.
I ain't gonna lie, Acclaim was the hottest act for a long time, and then I forgot they was even on the roster. Until they showed up like last week. I'm like, oh, they here.
And here's the thing, they're still the trios champions.
Bro, I forgot they even was on the roster for a long time.
It's crazy because there's so many people now that I'm just like, yo, I hope when your contract expires, you can take that time, hear Papa H out. Hear him out, bruh. Because it's just ridiculous, bruh. AEW, look, if you look back to 2019 when AEW came on the scene, bruh, the excitement was palpable. We were finally getting an alternative that wasn't the Evil Empire's booking machinations. And what does it become? Now it is Tony Khan reliving his fucking E-Fed days from high school, just fucking throwing people out willy-nilly. Like, did you see the tag match that Sting and Darby Allin had this past Dynamite, I think? Why is Sting taking bumps like that if his retirement match is in March? Why? Are you trying to have the 64-year-old man fucking fully crippled so he can't even... Next, it'll be him being wheeled to the fucking ring instead of Ric Flair getting wheeled to the ring. Like,
Ric Flair never took them bumps. That's why Ric Flair can wrestle the 73.
Listen, shut up, because he shouldn't still be. The fact that you can do something doesn't mean you should do something, folks. In a perfect world, Ric Flair's last match was that Shawn Michaels match. Can we agree on that? Thank you.
I wish a
I'm
lot of
sorry. I
people.
love you.
I wish a lot of people last match was the Shawn Michaels match. Even though in my head canon, all of them are. I refuse to remember any match of the Undertaker,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, or Ric
Undertaker
Flair
post.
after.
Well, except for the Boneyard match, one of the only good cinematic matches we got during the pandemic. AJ Styles
I would
showed
give it.
out.
Yeah.
But that's another problem I have with wrestling right now, though. AJ Styles, please take off the skinny jeans, bro. Wrestling in skinny jeans ain't it. You see the way Randy Orton grabbed that nigga by the goddamn legs of his pants, was just holding them with his fingertips. I was like, take a hint, bro, because these niggas gonna rib you forever for that.
Yo, listen,
But
he doing his the old Aces and Eights TNA when he was the bad guy.
oh god, shout out to
He too
Aces and
big
Eights.
though. He too
Aces
big
and
now to
Eights was
pull it
one
off
of
his
the
leg.
it was one of the best angles TNA ever had. But I
Now, you
want
see
to know.
DIY getting over DIY
Okay,
squad.
listen. I'm. It's surprising you brought that up because I've been having a conversation about that exact thing. I don't know if DIY are getting over so much as Tommaso Ciampa's getting over. Because, like, here's the thing. I can see Tommaso Ciampa as a heel. You could put a mid-card belt on him. He could have a transitionary reign as a heavyweight champion. But Johnny Gargano, and I hate to say that because I love Johnny, but I don't know. It just, and plus their theme music is garbage. It's not as good as Rebel Heart or freaking
No one will
Ciampa's.
survive.
Yeah, no one will survive. It's not even as good as either one of those. So, but
All I need is Obafemi to come and crush
yeah,
them.
I'm here for like if
Ooh.
listen, I'm black and gold to my soul. I can't help it. If you want to put undisputed tag belts on DIY, I'm not going to complain. There's no way Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus Damian Priest and Finn Balor is going to be bad in any realm. There's no way that's a bad match.
And Imperium they finally pushing.
My boy Kaiser finally fucking. Did he have to beat up a black guy though? I mean, this nigga dropped. Get well soon, Kofi. Get well soon.
Now Xavier Woods and Jey Uso came, which they setting up Jey Uso versus Gunther at WrestleMania, maybe.
Maybe, but while we're talking about wrestling, I have
I
to ask
mean,
you.
not WrestleMania. That'd probably be what, Royal Rumble or Elimination.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Because we
elimination
know we
chamber.
getting Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. Right? We all
God, I hope so. We deserve it. But I want to ask you this question. I don't know if I've already asked you the question. Well, then I don't remember. But here's the thing. If Roman does not drop the belt at WrestleMania, he is 4 or 5 months away from beating Hulk Hogan's record as the longest reigning WWE champion. Do you let him hold it till September if you don't take him off of him at Mania? Do you let him hold it till September? Because I've go watch Friday Night Europe, folks. I've argued this point to the death. They don't think I'm right, but we will never ever. If Roman doesn't break this record, it's not going to get broken. No one. Who else is about to go on a fucking 4-year run? Who?
I don't think it's even going to ever even get close to it.
You see what I'm saying? And if they don't,
You have to have like the perfect setup. You had to have COVID again, a guy who transformed and became such a big heel that listen, I know
he's
Monte. I know
got to go
Monte
through
hated.
and
I know
systematically
Monte
fuck over
hated.
the whole roster.
I know Monte hated. But when that man show up on Friday, people
He,
watch like a motherfucker.
This nigga pops a rating consistently and takes weeks and weeks off and still shows up and pumps those numbers. Like he's a
And then you
legitimate
watch him
draw.
come out. Then you could watch him come out, and it's like a certain aura that he exudes, and you be like, "That's
But
an old
here's
special."
the thing though. If they are gonna do Rock versus Roman at Mania, Roman's gonna win. You know what I mean? He's not gonna beat The Rock. So at that point, I mean, The Rock's not gonna beat Roman. So at that point,
it kind of makes WrestleMania boring because you know he's gonna lose.
Yeah, but you sort of need.
How do you tell a story? And it ain't built enough for The Rock to tell a story. Because The Rock ain't there enough to tell the story.
Exactly. And hell, if you look back to that segment he had with Jinder, this nigga was blew up like from throwing some punches and hitting the people's elbow. What are we doing? People can say what they want about Roman, but Roman has that long match stamina, bro. Like he's doing 30,
Even if he
45.
didn't, he gonna sit there and walk around and talk shit for 10 minutes to
Yo,
get his rest up.
listen, could you think about it? Think about Roman walking around for 5-10 minutes with The Rock in a fucking headlock, just fucking antagonizing the crowd.
My arms are extra big. You not getting out.
But here's I don't know,
Hollywood, come get your boy.
as much as I want Cody to finish the story, I'd rather fucking Roman knock Hulk Hogan out of the record books. Just me personally. And since I'd asked all my other wrestling friends this question, I had to ask you, do you, in your opinion, if Roman doesn't lose the belt at Mania, do you have him keep it until September so he can beat Hulk Hogan's record?
But dang, what you gonna have him win it? You gonna have him lose at Survivor Series?
I mean, listen,
I guess he debuted at Survivor Series, right?
Well, he doesn't listen. He doesn't break the record till September, anyways. Once we get to that point, bro, I don't know if I care how he loses it as long as we get Hulk Hogan the fuck out of here.
I think that is the sentiment. I think some people like he gotta lose because there ain't no more story to tell by then. And then some people
I'm not even thinking about the story part because fucking. When you've got amazing characters, sometimes the story writes itself.
I do think Jim is hurt the fact that he ain't. I think that's the one character that's hurt. He's not there. And somehow I got a question of Trips. I do got a question before we move on because we got to move on. You made Solo whoop like destroy John Cena and this man lose every week.
Bruh, it's crazy. How do you give someone the push that's like, yes, this nigga beat John Cena?
Not just beat.
Now he's getting lost by LA Knight. And I love LA Knight. Let me talk to you.
He's squashing John Cena, Tor. He's squashing John Cena and goes on to lose.
But here's the thing, man. Solo's gonna have his time.
I know, but I'm like, that's weird. Like, listen, I can criticize Triple H booking.
Oh yeah,
it is very strange that he can squash John Cena and everybody be like, that dude's a monster. They got to deal with him. And then Roman Reigns say he's the next tribal chief, and then he proceeds to lose the next 3 matches. Gets pinned, not Jimmy. He gets pinned.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's an interesting.
It really doesn't make sense.
He squashes John Cena and he's the next tribal chief in line.
But he can't get a win to save his life.
Is that what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's weird, but okay. All right.
It's like it was.
I know what it is.
And here's the thing.
I don't think there's no plan for him right now.
Yeah, that's probably not. But here's the thing. This is the second nigga that's got the John Cena rub and done nothing with it. Look at Austin Theory. He didn't get the win. I don't think he got the win, but he still got the John Cena rub. And like we did nothing with him. And now we've got Solo. Solo gets the John Cena rub. We're doing nothing with it.
He just Austin Theory got the win. He was still the champ when he left.
Oh yeah. You're right. It was unforgettable.
But Austin Theory got a lot of wins after though, but just nobody cared.
Yeah.
Solo lost.
But here's the thing: why do we keep on? Why are we wasting John Cena's fucking star power if we're not finna push these niggas that get over on him?
John Cena versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. This shit gonna go crazy.
Nah, it's got to be. Listen, here's the thing.
There's a lot of people need to be on WrestleMania.
If we get Roman versus Rock at Mania, then you might as well come a Royal Rumble. I need you to start telling the Cody versus Randy story. That's what I need from it, because that's a match.
Randy the one, but will Randy be in the match? Randy the one to throw Cody out.
Ooh. So does that mean you think CM Punk's going to win the Rumble?
It would be. It's kind of the Rock. If not, it got to be the Rock, right?
Dave, bro, come on, don't do that. The Rock is not going to be a Royal Rumble.
Well, then you kind of gave it away unless Seth Rollins hurt. But I heard he's coming on Raw, so I'm pretty sure they would announce that he's hurt.
I mean, at the end of the day, we have to get CM Punk versus Seth Rollins.
We had a scare about that because Seth Rollins knee tweaked for real.
Yeah,
but they ain't announced nothing, so it's.
I don't need a belt for that match to happen. I don't need fucking either one of them to be champion. Fucking Seth Rollins,
but
God tier wrestler. CM Punk, God tier wrestler.
But CM Punk whole thing is he got a main event WrestleMania. That's his story.
Yeah, but I love
So
it.
I'm like,
I
so
love
you're
they
not
took
gonna
my
put a world
advice though.
champion, or you're not gonna put a championship as the main event? That's gonna be weird.
Oh, you're right. It does sort of need to be. If we're gonna main event WrestleMania, we do need a belt. Okay, so scratch that. But
Okay.
I was correct. Folks, go back and check the records before we move on. I said if you're smart, you don't have fucking CM Punk in any physical altercation until the Royal Rumble, and we have not. He's come out. He's cut his promos. He
Well,
screws him.
it's 100% now because he's a face to face with Cody Rhodes Monday.
Yeah.
So and then it's the Royal Rumble. So
Yeah, and I told niggas that, like I said, y'all can go back and check the tape. I said if I'm Triple H, fucking everybody else was like, oh, we need a match, we need a match. I was like, fuck that. Royal Rumble is literally, it was a month or two away at the point that I said this. I was like, if I'm you, CM Punk shows up every other week, cuts a promo, and fucking we don't see him get down and dirty till the Rumble. So you maximize your profit, and that's exactly what they've done. So
let's
I
get
need to
into
check.
some casual conversation.
Ooh, the yeah.
YouTuber No Lamar, who I have no clue who that is, and
I
his
didn't
crew
know who it was either.
allegedly showed up to a competing YouTuber's video shoot, pistol whipped them, and stole their footage because he wanted to be the first to drop a 20v1 Crisean Rock video. I don't know what that means, but okay, this one.
Okay, wait. 20v1, to explain to the people, a 20v1 is when you take one person and then you bring on 20 different people, and it's basically just speed dating. Only it's one person that's taking however many minutes to get to know 20 people. So that's what a 20 versus 1 is. It's not a crazy gangbang like it sounds like.
I'm saying she was not the blue face. That's what
Yeah, hey.
He was.
he pulling up. I'm pull up hours in my life, but they pulling up faster.
Them niggas had no security. How do you just let that many niggas walk into your goddamn video shoot and pistol whip somebody and steal your camera? Damn, he knocked the fuck out of him with that.
What's that TikTok saying? I feel like it fixed it. The
There's so many different
the
TikToks.
one with from old boy that was with Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Did he
about.
do a backflip spin?
It looked like he channeled his inner Eddie Kingston. That might have been a hurricane.
He too big for they were too slow. Man, just blew it back.
But yeah, I saw this and I was like, bruh, there ain't no way that
The
YouTube has
big dude
gotten to the
fell, and then he
point.
got started getting punched, and then they had to help him. He pushed. Oh, he pulled out.
Yeah, bruh. I was about to say he went all the way. I did not know that the YouTube streets have gotten to the point where we're drawing down on niggas for fucking who gets first shoots on a video. That's crazy.
The YouTube streets out here dangerous, Tori.
Bruh, the YouTube streets are really dangerous.
Tori, we get that big interview with Okada.
Hey, listen, nigga tried to.
Sean Ross Sapp or JD might pull up on him.
Listen, let them niggas pull up. They can catch it. One thing I ain't never scared to do is knock a nigga dick in the dirt. Never ever. But here's the thing, bro. It can't be that deep, bro. It can't be deep enough to where you are pulling up and potentially looking at severe jail time over a YouTube video.
How dare you get that 20v1 video?
And this is why white people be like fucking niggas be fucking shit up. Because fucking listen, you think Matt Pat's gonna roll up on Game Theory and fucking pistol whip him over fucking who makes the next goddamn video game let's play out of fucking whatever game's coming out? No. And second of all, somebody needs new security because there shouldn't be any reason why a nigga can walk into the place you're at while you're recording, pistol whip, and steal your camera. That is crazy.
Man, I just walked up and took the camera, and then they just looked at her.
What if they grabbed the wrong camera?
Speaking of, we have Akademiks. Shout out to Akademiks. We got Shay, and we got Adam 22. What basically, as y'all see in the title, Akademiks is going against Adam 22 because Adam 22 and WAC 100 had a critique of his Illuminati needed parts
Yeah.
on their
That
podcast.
nigga Act got a little dick.
And they asked Wack and they were asking talking about it, and Act felt a type of way, so now they got beef. And apparently,
But here's the thing, that don't make no fucking sense, because here's the thing. The way I understand it is that when the whole Lena sex tape with Jason Love came out, Adam and Ack had a conversation, and Ack was like, "Oh, I won't talk about this if you don't want me to." Fucking Adam told him, "No, I definitely want you to. This is the whole point of it. You know what I mean? Publicity, fucking marketing. We're trying to get the numbers up." And I guess from what Adam says, his thoughts were like, "Yo, I didn't care about you talking about my wife getting piped down by fucking this man Dingo, fucking crazy long dick warrior."
Can I rebuttal that though? That was they were monetizing that. Act is not monetizing it.
Listen, Act could monetize his little penis if he wanted to.
This is like that is a me and my wife is monetizing this and making a whole game show later on about this versus
That was
my crazy
hilarious.
versus my whole crazy ex leaking my tape to the
But
ops.
here's the thing, Akademiks took the bitch back after he went through and was telling niggas, bruh, he said that this woman went through and got the combination to every safe in his house and stole $500,000 from him. How the fuck you listen? You steal $500,000 from me, $500,000, you better leave, because that's your life.
Listen, Act subscribes to Red Pill in certain aspects.
Fuck no, he doesn't. Listen, if you're Red Pill, the fuck you looking like fucking letting a bitch fucking take you for $500,000 and then having her come back and fucking stay with you still.
Sure, I don't know if you know about half these people. That's what they do. It's they kind of like fakes. They like simp. That's why they go so hard, because they like fake simps in real life and they date fat women. That's why BMT always yelling about them, because they all like, we find out they dating the exact girl they. Like Donovan Sharp is like dating a white woman that's 40 years old with a kid, and he like, you never date a woman that's 40, that's over 25 and has a kid. And he like he started dating one that was like 36 when he started dating that had like a teenage daughter. So like, these people don't live by this. So
not remotely, apparently, which is
apparently academic hard on thought movement is not really hard on thoughts.
I was gonna say not remotely. It's fucking here. Take $500,000 from me.
I saw him tell a story about his boys piping the girl that he invited over, and then he was like, and she was like, no, he didn't, and then he was like, I saw it on tape, and then he was like, it's cool, and I'm like, no,
that's not cool. That's not cool remotely.
Just tell me the truth. I'm like, I didn't even ask you, did you do it? Why would I ask you, did you do it when I saw it? No, you just get out of my house.
That part.
I'm not gonna do nothing to you. It's just because I was just hoping that, because apparently according to him, it wasn't his girl. He was just trying to, but his boys did. So it was like a random jump off.
L Riz for Akademiks is what I'm hearing you say.
I'm just this man get caught in a stranger situation with women that I'm like, bro.
It is crazy though. I was about to say I feel bad for Ack, but I feel like I don't though. Karma is karma.
He keep all the. I ain't gonna lie though. From him crying to Saucy Santana to how much beef he got with black women, he be going off on his string. He like, I can't do it to the game. I'm like, you just talk. You can talk shit to the gay dude.
I'd have beat the shit out of Saucy Santana. I'd have dropped him on his fucking head, bro.
You can't go online and cry because Saucy Santana dissed you and then dish Young Miami. All week with the most violent.
That is crazy though. How's the gay nigga dish you, but you gonna fucking send shots at his friend that's a girl?
Yeah, like, I'm like, if he had a dude he hung around and you dissed him because I could diss the man, but no, you chose the woman he with. I'm like, you might want to diss him. What you gonna do? The LGBTQ got you like scared like this. You should have Strickland. I'm sorry.
That shit's just beyond me. Akademiks, bro.
Shan Strickland as a bodyguard is crazy to her.
Hey, but that would have got the job done, yo. You hired Sean Strickland. Hey, if Sean Strickland was Akademiks bodyguard, he'd have put old Saucy down, and then criticized his life choices.
So we had to get a little flagrant.
Hey, it's casual conversations, yo.
Sean Strickland's bodyguard is wild.
It's a
You want-
banger idea, though. I'm not gonna lie.
just walk up to the club with Saucy and with Sean Strickland behind you.
Bruh. Saucy Santana versus Sean Strickland.
I'll watch that video. You can put it on pay per view and just like the club tape. Just put it on pay per view and put it on behind the Patreon. I will buy that shit.
I'll buy it too. I'm not gonna lie. I won't illegally stream that fight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, and then of course Act had all these allegations against him.
Allegation season.
Now this one is crazy. This allegation is crazy. When you 18, October 23rd, did you already make your video? This some crazy stuff here. But a lot of this is alleged and all that. We have no clue if Akademiks done. We saw Lil Boom get accused of something. And
but that was proved right. I saw the footage. He did that shit.
But apparently he said on Flacco show that it was he pushed her and it was better, and they said he touched her another way.
Nah, bro. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. That wasn't pushing nobody, bro.
Yeah, so,
that nigga was copping feels on teeny boppers.
But all I know is y'all support people, and then all I know is that whole thing is y'all don't like certain people, and y'all just use it against them. Like, oh, I have noticed that if you don't like somebody, we just automatically just put that P word on.
Oh yeah, but you got to think it's one of those foul marks that even if you're proven innocent beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's still gonna be there. Like it's defamation of the utmost. You know what I mean? You put that jacket on somebody, whether it's theirs or not, they're gonna wear that shit for the foreseeable future.
Just start telling people that, like, bro, I'm a Republican, not all the Democrats. So I'm not all the Democrats, bro.
Every Democrat,
but all Democrats call all Republican racist, so they all got their little.
It's the back and forth. Neither one of them have the Black American community's best fucking. their best what's the word I'm looking for? Best interests at hand. Neither party does. That's why we need more than just two parties. But Akademiks, bro. I hope the allegations aren't true.
I'm gonna do a more in-depth video on I'll Be That News about the serious stuff. I just want to talk about him versus No Jumper bullshit. So.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you got a little dick though, haha.
Yeah, see, that's what we talk about on Casual Conversation. When I go through his charges.
Yeah, when you go through the charges,
that's on I'll Be That News. That's when we get a little more serious. But he got his ops got his pick Troy Ave. I don't know why do you Troy Ave? Troy Ave is the one you sent it to. Okay, that's interesting. So what's up with? Wow, this is just random conversation. What's up with Vitali and Neon and why they had this Ram?
That shit, I have no idea, honestly. Freaking. But here's the thing, Neon. Did you see the video though of Vitali trying to get the autograph from Neon allegedly, or he was trying to get the autograph from his girl, whatever it was? But I mean, Vitali's crazy. We know that, and he ended up talking shit back and forth, and then Neon's girlfriend spit in his face, and he licked the spit off of his face. Cause
listen, I gotta call Vitali off that because listen, once you and it's not even that he pulled charges on the girl allegedly, it's probably fake, but
no, I think he probably.
No, but my problem is not that you did it. My problem is that you told her if she did something, you wouldn't do it, and then because your audience encourage you to, you like, I'm turning my back up. That make you like me. Like if I tell Tori, hey, bro, you apologize, you do this, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I ain't gonna press no charges. I ain't gonna put no hit on you or something. Like, all right, he do it. It's dead right there. It's over.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Vitali is a fucking. He's a YouTube prankster at the end of the day, and I mean that in the worst.
It's not.
way
I don't think
possible.
it's really. I don't think none of this really.
With Neon, it's honestly hard for me to tell. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of the shit he does is so outlandish that I'm like, it has to be scripted. And then my degenerate brain is like, no, there's definitely some.
I think he did get banned from UFC though, because I don't think Dana White gonna be part of no joke.
Yeah, wait, but Dana White's okay with his fucking champions being anti-LGBTQ?
But they ain't got nothing to do with him. Neon joked against Neon pranking him.
That's true. But all he did was say he was going to get at Donald Trump.
That's his boy.
That is his boy.
That's his boy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody for freedom of speech until it's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody for freedom of speech until it's something we don't like. I know this is society.
Oh yeah, it's all about freedom of speech until someone says something.
Yeah, like then your whole state of Florida just like ban anybody from talking about LGBTQ thing. All of a sudden, like, oh, freedom of speech. I'm like, bro, you cannot talk of that. Ryan DeSantis, you cannot say freedom of speech when you banned any teacher from ever talking about.
Yeah,
well, that's in school.
Crazy.
I'm like, that's still freedom of speech, sir.
I was going to say, what are schools just like DMZs now, where the fucking American Constitution holds no sway in the American school system for some reason?
And people argue it like, but they teaching kids. I'm like, they teach kids all
Listen,
kind of bad shit.
What if I'm the guy who has a problem with his kid? I tell my kid, you better not stand for no fucking Pledge of Allegiance. Then I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? Here's apples and oranges, though. But it is kind of fucked up, yo. Because we know for a fact that the things that kids are learning in school nowadays are not shit that they're going to use later on in life. It's just not. Like,
by the way, if you do talk about that, please consult me before you do it to my child. If you want to speak on those things, I do agree with that idea though. But
most definitely. But here's the thing:
anything sexual, I have to agree to. Like, but I did not agree to my son being in a 6th grade class.
When I was in school, we had to when we first did sex ed, we had to bring home a permission slip.
And what I'm saying, you got to do that. You can't just do it. But I don't think you should outright ban it.
No, because here's the thing.
Because then that does go against. I do believe in freedom of speech. So
once we put stipulations on what we teach our kids, is when they don't learn anything, in my opinion. Like, the world is a very wide open place with so many discrepancies, especially morally, that like I feel like we almost have to teach children a little more nuance in this day and age, because you're going to need said nuance to navigate the real world.
So apparently this happened a few hours ago, Tor. We had the Neon and Sam No Jumper interview.
Oh yes, I got a note for the premiere.
Apparently Neon and Sam, I ain't watched it yet, so I don't know what happened. But apparently they talked about them being together on a video on a Plug Talk, and I'm like, that would go.
Yo, if Neon is on Plug Talk, bro, that is crazy. Or is he in the cuckoldry realm, and he's just gonna watch Adam 22 and his wife tag team his old lady?
Ooh, what him and Adam 22 sitting together watching Jason?
Oh, watching Jason Love is crazy. Them watching Jason Love violate their. I mean, hey, whatever pays your bills, bro. Whatever pays your bills.
I ain't gonna lie, this whole situation fake, and I'm gonna say why. Because I have never seen so many friends of somebody say they're not friends with somebody just because they date somebody.
Yeah,
I'm like either I might be, but maybe I'm old, and I'm like,
because we've all had homeboys that have girlfriends.
Yeah, and we want to maybe be like, hey, bro, but I ain't gonna say nothing else. When she do something bad to you, that's gonna be it. But I ain't never been like, I ain't gonna never be your friend no more.
Yeah, bro. I can't talk to you anymore because your old lady, bro, she sells nudes on the internet.
I'm like, what kind of pussy shit is
I'm way too base to be friends with someone who lets their wife do OnlyFans, bro.
And then, like, one of them dated a girl who's.
I mean, look at Sneeko. This nigga is a self-admitted cuck.
Yeah, and Xena is out here showing you dated her for months. Like, so you can't date him because his girl did OnlyFans, but your girl did OnlyFans. It sounds like a hypocrite. I'm like,
bruh, it's hypocrisy at its finest. But I feel like those are like the bricks.
All his ain't his sister OnlyFans?
Yeah, his sister, his ex. Which shout out to Corinna Koff because she's bad. That's top tier milk.
I was talking about Pammy.
Oh, I didn't even think about Pam.
Like, all your exes on OnlyFans?
I would say I think most of his exes are OF girls now, which more power to you. Ali Lottie, bro, freaking Juice WRLD's ex. She dropped a random sex tape with that nigga in it and made $250K in a day.
We don't like her.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. But here's the thing though, man. When you start seeing numbers like that, it's hard for me to like. I understand, bruh. If there was an in demand, if pictures of my naked body were in demand to the effect where I was getting 250K fucking in a day just to show them, bruh, you gonna see my dick plastered all over the place. It just is what it is. But I don't know if I'm gonna go out and put out a sex tape with my deceased ex
Years after, just to get
years
some,
after just
just
to
to
just
get
to
a
get that
clap.
little spike. And here's the thing that sucks the most, because Ali Lottie's fine, bruh. She's sexy. I'll give her that. She does have like she's got that heroin chic look though. I ain't even gonna lie. But that's just a gray area that I'm not comfortable with sitting in. Fucking you shouldn't be putting out sex tapes of your deceased ex. At least
Uh,
not without permission. Because here's the thing in OnlyFans, everyone who's been on OnlyFans, like that, even if you're in a video, you have to have your fucking identification. They have to know your age. It's just all these. And how can a person consent to being on tape if they're dead?
you know what I'm saying?
That's my whole thing.
It's strange. Hey, listen. I don't know. I've never seen a bunch of people be like, I'm not gonna be friends with you because you dated somebody.
Yeah, that's a crazy take. Like
And I
I don't
100% think it's fake because they do it. They done did it for 3 months.
No, they're definitely still kicking it with them on the low. Maybe you don't get on stream with them like you used
Now,
to,
hold
but
on. Now, Aiden is different because he said he did some other things. Like he said something about Kaz, who sister, mother, or somebody. So apparently he don't rock with that. So Aiden said it's not Sam. He was just joking about that. I think. I'm not sure. I don't watch him as much because I work too much to be keeping up with that drama. You know, I'm gonna try to keep up with it better because I need to do this for casual conversation is back. So I am gonna do a better job of keeping up with all this stuff. I just work so much, and I'll be like,
as I say,
I'm going to sleep when I get home. I don't need
you
this
gotta
drama.
get that rest in. But we're getting back on the grind, folks. 2024, we're back on the Grizzly. We're on the road to 3K,
Tori,
yo.
did her son talk to a terrorist online? Did he break TOS?
I don't know. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, they had this dude. Apparently, he's part of
Hamas?
another little small
Oh,
section of
okay,
it.
okay. I was gonna say if Hassan's
Basically, he
out here
almost
talking to niggas from
basically
Hamas,
saying
that's
he is.
crazy.
So he had him on. They were laughing, and Destiny got on him because he's like, "You said I'm interacting with terrorists. Now you interacting with terrorists." So he called him a hypocrite and a dumb. And
Which
so
is crazy though. I don't know, bro. Giving platforms to terrorists is wild. If he isn't, but look
I
at
don't know if dude terrorist not. I don't know.
yeah,
I'm just saying. I just
alleged.
watching Philip DeFranco and him breaking it down for me, and watching a random Destiny
Phil's
video.
usually pretty good though at vetting his sources though.
But Phil said he not sure. The guy said he ain't, but he's linked to this group that does terrorism. So we don't know yet. We ain't 100% sure. So I don't know either. But
Either way,
but
can
it's
we be honest
interesting.
though? Hassan's big enough to where it doesn't matter if he breaks TOS. Like all you have to do is have enough clout. Look at Sniper Wolf. She doxed fucking Jack's films and not a what? She got a slap on the wrist. They put 7 day suspension, some shit like that. When this bitch hole went on live and showed this nigga's house, his address, where his family stays, like he's not some giant creator that definitely has crazy fans.
Crazy
So
fans and new show. That's what we dox people at.
yeah,
Crazy. You got
here's the
ops.
thing.
Go to crazy. Hold on. What was that Reddit that used to dox people? Was it
It was probably r/docs.
No, it was what's it called? Keffels was part of it or something, or she
No,
was had beef with it or
who
something.
knows?
Kiwi Farms or something.
Oh, Kiwi Farms is like that is where the inception of lolcow began. Like that's when you first Kiwi Farms was originally um quick. It was it was something to do with Quickville, which is the imaginary world that Chris Chan made up. And then as Chris Chan became less and less of a lolcow, it became Kiwi Farms. But Yeah. If it came from Kiwi Farms, it's a 50-50. It could be completely true or it could be completely false. Kiwi Farms is like upgraded 4chan.
Well, it was a I saw I did watch a video when the owner of it was like, "Yeah, we like to give free source information." I'm like, "Sir, that's docs."
I was about to say that is definitely
You
doxing.
can't just like, hey, if you just want to put some address on it, you can. But Reddit told us we can't do that. I'm like, yes, you
Yes, I was
can.
about to say. Because literally, like, you're putting so many people in danger. What's the
Even though I think, even though most celebrities, for some reason, do put their house on the
well?
internet
Well,
for Google purposes.
I understand that to a certain point. Like,
No, I'm
I'm a
putting
put,
you going to my business. You not going to my home.
but I know
You'll have a
a
link.
lot of celebrities are smart and get a PO box. I know it's a hassle to have to fucking drive to the post office to get your mail
Do
every
it through
time.
UPS.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. True that.
You
You
get
can
that
still
fake
get it.
UPS. Yeah, it'd be Government Street, and they just be a random box in UPS. Now, all of a sudden, somebody just randomly go to a Family Dollar Tree.
Yeah, bro. It'd be. But
It just be random at a Dollar Tree.
doxing, bro, it's crazy because I remember when doxing wasn't even like a thing. People were just willy nilly giving out information on the internet, super personal, like until you realize it's super easy for someone to just ruin your life.
But to be fair, I don't think people were big back early YouTube enough for you to actually care. Now people got like mega fan bases.
You got to think the level of parasocial relationships is up so high that imagine if someone doxed Amaranth or doxed fucking.
Somebody. She already had a man that gave his house up to move to California, live in a car just to follow around.
Yeah,
You know how dead. You know how crazy you got to be to give up your home and your livelihood, your job, and spend all your life savings
to
to go
follow a
to.
Twitch thought. To follow a Twitch thought, bruh.
Yo, that man gave her life and didn't even know quite where she lived. He just knew the area she would be in, and he just
And
lived
here's
in
the
his car
thing.
looking for her.
I mean, you got to
That's
think.
scary though. That's freaky.
But let's hope. I hope that one day we get big enough to where somebody's worried about trying to dox us, because that's when you
Well,
need to
Tori,
get
you did
mad.
have somebody want to wear your skin.
That is true. That's as parasocial as you get.
Like your skin's so soft. I want to wear. I'm like, what the Tori?
What can I say, yo?
And then we took a week off, and then they gave up. I guess they found
Yes,
somebody else to wear her
thank
skin.
you. Because
We lost. They would have been here too. We would have had that one viewer.
yeah, because who wants to be the guy that has to put down one of their fans because they showed up at their crib?
One of your stands. Shout out
Yeah,
to Eminem for making that.
yeah. I don't
Oh,
need nobody leaving me fucking voice cassettes as they drive their car into the river.
hey Tori, I know you smoke weed. I bought the weed.
I bought the weed for you.
It's in the car. You just give me your address, and I'll be on it for you.
Hey, low key, you might get my address if there's enough weed. You might get it. It all depends. How much are we talking about? More than a quarter pound, I'll take the risk.
Speaking of, what can they find you?
Of course, you can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Of course, here on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You can also catch me on the Blurred Cartel on Fridays, Friday Night Your, where we give you all of our ridiculous wrestling hot takes, and we don't care about your feelings remotely.
And I've been promoting my other show the whole time, so I'm not gonna really have to promote it. It's like the intro in the middle. I just promote. I'll be that news. If you ain't figured that out, of course you on Overall 99 Media. You on my main baby. So of course you here already. So just like and subscribe here or on the YouTube. Cause I know some people on Twitter or X go to the YouTube. We got a lot more content that's not gonna be here. We got the review of Power tomorrow. I'm going to watch Lifted tonight. Fine, or in the morning. I don't know.
You see they're giving Vince Staples his own Netflix show?
I'm gonna review that too. I gotta review.
I'm with you. I'll watch it. We can definitely review the Vince Staples show.
So me and Tori, we're gonna review the Vince Staples show.
And before too long, we'll have the return of House of the Dragon this year, I do believe. So
so you'll see Tori back here. I do gotta watch Echo. I was gonna do it today, but I had to go get my car fixed.
I've heard it was bad, so
I gotta get my car fixed. I also gotta get my car fixed in the morning, so I'm not gonna be able to get Echo as quickly. But Echo will probably be out by next week. I'll have to watch all 5 episodes, so I will be on that. Percy Jackson, I gotta get on to. I'm behind a little bit, but I've been
Edge is
moving.
fucking Aries and that shit. Shout out to Adam Copeland.
Yeah. So it's a lot of stuff on this channel. So go like and subscribe. A lot of it ain't gonna be on X, but Casual Conversation will. Some of it will be on X. So those like on X, follow all that crap.
I was gonna say, y'all know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Y'all know the rundown.
And I know what they want to comment to her.
You know.
I know what they want to comment.
They're thinking it.
They're thinking.
Who are these niggas?